Misti Dobson. She'll be delivering a speech from level 1 of Pathways, the objective of which is to give a presentation. Pardon me. Our next speaker is Misti Dobson. Her presentation goes like this. March 20th, we were all in this together. A video in Italy went viral because people were singing together from their windows and applauding hardworking nurses and doctors. Fast forward to February 2021. What happened? We all seem to be on one side or another. Misti doesn't care about which side you're on because she believes both sides are right or wrong depending on how you look at it. This is Misti's fourth speech from level 1, the objective of which is to use research for a presentation. Please help me welcome Misti with her presentation. How to Love Bob, the Anti-Masker. How to Love Bob, the Anti-Masker. Misti Dobson.
Toastmasters, we're all infected with a very serious condition. You're infected. I'm infected. Bob's infected. This not so very well minds.ca says 100% of the world is infected. This not so new pandemic is called confirmation bias. Not as sexy sounding as COVID or the Black Plague, but confirmation bias. It's a thing. According to the American Psychological Association, confirmation bias is the tendency to look for information that supports rather than rejects our personal beliefs. Basically, we like to be right. To fully understand confirmation bias, I'm going to talk about human nature and the big bad internet. Psychology professor, expert on human beliefs, PhD and TED Talk speaker. Michael Shermer says that we as humans form our beliefs first, look for evidence later. Once we've fully accepted our beliefs, our brain becomes committed. And it's going to look for more supporting evidence and ignore the rest. So when someone like Bob dares to challenge our beliefs, behind the scenes, our brain takes over. Watch this. Now, Bob and I have just read the same article online. And my brain is saying, no, this is fake news. You are wrong. Back off, Bob. And Bob's brain is saying, look, lady, you are wrong. Look at these facts. Same article, same statistics, completely different opinions. Can these biased brains ever come together? Probably not, because confirmation bias, it's a thing. Now, adding to it all and making it so much worse is the big bad internet. Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, these mass search engines are all fighting for one thing, our attention. In 2017, The Economist published that data has officially surpassed oil in value. That means that my attention, my eyeballs, my ears, my time is now the most valuable asset on earth. So everything I do on their site, they take notice. They know what I search for, who my friends are, and what I heart or don't heart. Netflix documentary, The Social Dilemma, beautifully showcased the artificial intelligence that they're leveraging, using our confirmation bias and anticipating our next clicks and serving us exactly what we want to see online. This is otherwise known as the internet rabbit hole. So let's play this out for our favorite anti-masker Bob. Bob's at home feeling bored and lonely. He was raised to value his freedom. He sees himself as someone with an open mind and compassionate heart. He's a little uncomfortable with the new government restrictions, but he also wants to protect his neighbors and family. Now, the internet knows that Bob hasn't landed on a side quite yet. So they serve him up a buffet of COVID articles. He clicks on an anti-mask one. We must stand up for independence. The whole world is living in fear. Be the voice that everyone needs right now. Well, this is speaking right to Bob's beliefs. He wants to help. He wants freedom. Bob's brain says, this makes sense. Internet says, how about another one, Bob? Click. Now they have him right where they want him. They serve him video after video, article after article, confirming his thoughts with his clicks. The next morning, it gets worse. Now, Bob doesn't know this, but overnight, Facebook has changed his feed. His feed now prioritizes posts from his 25 anti-masker friends. Why? Well, because Facebook knows he fell down a rabbit hole last night. They want him to do it again. The best way to make sure that happens is to keep making sure Bob believes he's right and Bob believes he's not alone. Toastmasters, I've seen 20-year friendships end, families in disrepair, endless arguments online because we disagree? No, because we're all infected with that pesky little thing called confirmation bias. So here is how to love Bob, the anti-masker. Understand that Bob has beliefs. Understand that Bob's brain likes to be right. And understand that Bob's internet looks a lot different than yours. And then understand that you have beliefs. Your brain is also fighting desperately to be right. And your internet has been expertly curated just for you. With 100% infection rate, we are all in this together. Confirmation bias. It's a thing. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thanks very much, Misty. For those of you who are